has he got into? Maybe we should ask thank you. Maybe we should ask Kiloruko Power of Anthony Olatunji. Oh my God. What's his name again? Labi. Share this life to Labi. Let me ask him some questions about this Olatunji guy that is running about for. You think justice come easy like that? Yeah? You're reporting a case to the police and they don't want to act on it. And you think okay. And I just say you just can't easy like that. I want like by justice for Timothy. It saddens my heart when I hear talks like that. When you Google, even if you don't know some cases, just Google about Timothy. The guy that acquires Timothy now, Falana was representing the family. Me, you be talking to one lawyer. Aforije for him. Man, you go ni lawyer. Can't you just sit down after you eat your dinner and just cross your leg and think and just reason? Why am I saying all this? Why are they pushing me? Ordinary, less than 10 million when they gather for Latunji, they go use and they do gao for Ilorin. Now ask them, how far with Olatunji's case? Why was Labi crying? Labi should come out and talk. Why was he crying? He was crying when they were opening his yash. What happened between them? What causes their beef? A small thing, you come out and you start calling Baba Mohbad names and all that. It's very sad. It's very sad. The same man that you yourself, Olorebi, you brought him out for dragging. You were the first person that told him to come and sing, when he was not even supposed to sing. You laid that foundation of singing. You laid that foundation of singing. You made him feel that he loves to sing. He can actually do it, no worries. Even when some of us were against the singing. And today, man that have never offended you, because I'm still saying it, Olorebi, I've not seen where Aloba offended you, that he would deserve everything you said to him on your life. May you never witness what Baba Mohbad witnessed. That will be my prayer for you, Olorebi. May you never witness what that man go through. Because it's not something that it's not a prayer that somebody can pray for his enemy. Kotami, kiyotami, kori, kini, ibunomo. May that never happen to any one of us. It is sad. If you don't want to do justice for Mohbad, you can opt out. You have your fans. Like you always say, you've got your fans. You've got your platform. You can pick up other topics. It's not a do or die affair. If you feel that the family are not doing what you want, you can opt out.
Exactly.
You can opt out. It's no biggie. Respect to Super Vibes. Let me give him a kudos. When justice for Mohbad became tiring for him and he can't bear it, the guy stepped out. He went off for a while. He came back. He did it for like 2-3 months against the guy. Says, "Oh boy, this thing too toxic." He leaned back. The guy is doing his Sunday show, playing games. Kudos to him. This thing is not by force. Koyeka Solubiwa, more justice for Mohbad now. No, they didn't. They do not tie our placenta with justice for Mohbad. If you're not okay with the step the family are taking, opt out. And then let us know that you are the real man, you are the real dude. You've got the real fans.
Will make them come out.
Opt out. Instead of coming to the level of you dragging that man, calling him all sort of name, you're referring to him as gay. How about now? It's unfair. Olori, that is quite unfair of you to refer to Aloba as a gay. It is sad. If you can't do it, if you don't like the way it's going, you can just opt out. It's not by force. Anybody that doesn't like all these fake accounts coming here, kilo day now. Kilo day, Tevin Wazibi by, Mama Wazibi by Mo. Joe. Emma Wazibi by Mo. It is unfair. You should not add to that man's mental health. You should not, in fact, you should not join people that are affecting him mentally. Somebody is saying, if you have receipts, what's that guy's name? I've forgotten. I don't like to praise screen record. If you have received of anywhere you have paid money into the GoFundMe, look at how foolish somebody is on a platform that all of them did not have sense. If you have proof of you donating to GoFundMe, I'm going to Nigeria, please only DM me the receipt, so I'm going to report at the EFCC. What does GoFundMe have to do with EFCC? Now your social security number they use open now. The people that wrote to EFCC, how far? How far now? When I write to EFCC go they carry e-money. I be who then carry. Anybody that doesn't, if you say that man, I don't like the way he's sluggish, he doesn't want justice, and leave the justice for like be man she or to compromise and share okay can't baba Mohbad the compromise kilo akon yen no she fe para yin ni. The writer cannot deny anything. The voice is there. The name is there. Everything is there. And I can make it bold to say, anytime ten defame te de wa naija táwọn tó wà labroad tó máa ṣe tó bá mu jẹ ẹ̀yin lè ṣe kẹ́ bọ́ ha o. My son is already cold here. Come on now. I kind of find it very strange. If I'm saying Baba Mohbad is not doing what I want, must I be there? I will go and do something else. I will go do something else. I will go and do something else. If I feel blah blah blah, the most ridiculous thing I heard. Baba went to Berekete. So Baba now hurriedly left Berekete. Now went to open GoFundMe because Jesus Christ. Let me say this here. Let me say this. You can record it for all I care. And anybody that wants to, today is not the first time you guys have been trying to come for me. Yeah? You said you've tried everything. At the report to for immigration. At the report to our name, the report to along man show on junior law. Koye, but a meal, Momokinikon. All of una we do that meeting against me. Ke December 25 today, Oji Mari Bile yo kon carry like baralon. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin te wa no meeting te gbe igbese yen. Ke December, all of una we do that meeting. When I take that move against me, before December 25th, evil will befall all of you. Evil will visit you. Along now go they lie with I no do. Now they lie. Now they lie with I no do. God has put you to shame, and God will continue to shame you. I have all of your names. I have time never reach. I get una names. I get all of una names. I remember vividly when we wanted to do the campaign for the GoFundMe and the access. When we wanted to do the GoFundMe and the access, my brother Ishtok consulted me and said, York Daddy, vis-a-vis, this is what we think we should do across all the justice platform. And I said, yes. Okay, that's fine. And I went back and I had a meeting with my people. And they said, no to Olorebi's platform. This is, I'm speaking it honestly. God is my witness if I lie. They say, no, don't go to Olorebi's platform, blah, 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 blah. You know? And Egbon himself was like, Kilode, and Shebobo, Kini Moye, Gbedodo me now. And we told Egbon ma binu. Egun la lo ma keyin gbale. Abana so. And I remember all of us went there. And I asked myself a question. I didn't mean we didn't go to that platform. the noise will not be like this no much now. Abi? At least when Guresi was sick, and he needed operation, we know the amount. And we started like joke. And just the true justice fighters. And the money was completed in less than 72 hours. 10 million was. And thank God Guresi is alive. And God will perfect his healing. I remembered when Konfi had to go to the platform and say, Olurebi, want to Rio, Kinikon. I knew the reaction of the people on the panel. I'm not saying this for saying sake. It's because I'm bittered. Because there are some people, you don't expect them to start saying some things. And glory be to God Almighty. I can say it emphatically. That tomorrow, if justice for Mohbad needs 5 million, I want Ọlọ́run máa lò. Wọ́n jìnnà sí wa rárá. Ara ìwà iná. Àwa wá iná ni now. Tọrọ kọ́bọ̀ wa. A droplet of water makes an ocean. And why, man? And God will do it. Somebody is now saying that they should produce receipts. He wants to take the receipt. And the bani, go for me. I'm going to Nigeria. I've forgotten that name. I'm going to Nigeria. You make sure you send it to me. I'll take it personally to EFCC. I ask a question. Is it that these people are dumb? You don't know how EFCC operates? You just come and be shouting, EFCC. So you now go and tell EFCC that this person donated into this cause. As in, why now? Why are they expressing our foolishness for public? Why are you expressing your foolishness in public? Why you express? And truth be told, I don't want to talk. You get things where I don't want to talk. Make I no talk. Make I no just talk. Make I no talk. But my advice is this. If you feel that, yeah, Baba Mohbad is not getting it right, just drop the G for him and do another topic. You are challenging Baba that they should bury me. I'm challenging Olorebi's platform now. I will come your platform with my. You know me now. You just want to deputy blog me. Kilo de to fi block me. We don't come far now. If I can't tell you the truth, my brother, if I can't speak the truth to you, then I'm not a true person to you. You went overboard by calling that man a gay, by spitting on that man. You've never lost a son before, and God will not make you lose one. You don't know how it feels. You come back from work, or you go out to come back, you see your children, they are calling your name, and somebody is coming back. The person he loves most is no more alive. And the best bet you guys can do is to gang up against him. Ogun ọ̀run lẹ fẹ́ bá jà. And I don't know why they're pushing you to go that route. Come for the person that come for you. Shikena. Come for the person that come for you. If for example now, if I'm coming for I like Karimo. Let me clap for Karimo.
I better go. I said, you know what? Any single person that is watching me today, when she got pregnant, I noticed that she's pregnant, but she didn't know that I knew that she's pregnant. Because I see her behavior and I keep laughing. Yo, you knew. I knew.
And you were laughing?
Yeah. Because she thinks she's hiding it from me. And the thing is not cassava. She was one day sitting in front of the computer. That was when you have computer, not this laptop or whatever. And I said, hey, Sylvia, your belly is getting bigger. She went like that. She said, yeah. I said, and you're looking pale. I'll book an appointment for you to go and see the doctor. I think you are anemic. She said, okay, I want to book the appointment for her. She said, Mommy, I'll go by myself. I said, okay, you go. She came back and I said,
How did it go?
Sylvia, how did it go? Oh, they gave me iron tablet. I laughed.
Wow. This woman is pregnant. You guys are laughing about it.
Oh, please. I laughed. And then one day, I opened the side drawer, opened it, the selected it.
From your daughter.
Mommy, I'm pregnant. I'm not getting rid of it. I'm keeping it. And when I'm ready, I said, you will not get rid of it. And you think you get rid of it. That's why I said,
it wasn't even an option.
No, you have no option that to have that baby.
Now, thank you so much. I hope you heard the audio very well. I hope the audio is clear.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, for the sake of those who don't understand, this lady said one day, she just began to notice that her daughter, 16-year-old daughter, was, beginning to change, this pregnancy of a thing. Then she didn't say anything. She was just looking, and she was just looking. Then one day she just told the daughter, you are looking pale and this and this. It's like you are sick. Let me book an appointment for you in the hospital. Then the girl said, okay, no problem. Then the girl said, Mommy, don't worry, I'll go by myself. And the mother already knew what happened. The mother said, okay, no problem, go. When she came back, she told the mother, they gave me iron, blah, blah, blah. And the mother was like, okay, no problem. She was just looking on her own. She didn't say anything. She said there was a day she just opened a side drawer, maybe the one they used together. And the next thing she saw a letter there where the daughter said, Mommy, I am pregnant. I want to have the baby. And the mother said, you don't have any choice other than to have the baby. There is no room for abortion in this house. Now, my question, please, genuinely, everybody, don't lie to me. It's between me and you. How many of you, as a mother, can do that?
I can. But the reason I'm not going to be in that position is to lecture your children from a certain age. It's responsibility of parents. You have to let them know when it's getting to that stage. And when you do this, this is what happened. You just have to. That's responsibility of the of probably parents or mother, depending if they are together. But if you fail to lecture them, and it happens. Because you don't know if there's only one he has, or if she's going to have more. So you cannot not just let her take it off. Because in a sensible world, she can have the child and go back to school. But if you don't nurture, then it happens. That's a responsibility of a mother. You just have to. So I'm not going to let it. You just have to have the baby.
Okay. Now, Pieces said something. Pieces said parents shy away from sexual education.
Yes.
And I think not just that. most parents, probably because of activities and the lives, they are not closer to their children. And when things like this are happening, there is no way. Now, for this woman who actually, the daughter confessed, it shows that this woman is closer to her daughter, sorry. It shows that they are friends. And the question to everybody that is listening to me on this Mother's Day is this: how close are you as a mother to your girl child? How close are you as a mother to your girl child?
Even to both of them.
One question I want to ask.
To both sexes.
Yes, but
a boy can impregnate a woman.
Because the boy.
Yeah. No,
the boy can go and impregnate. You understand?
It's the same thing.
Yes.
The same thing.
Yes.
This is why
So how
British government rejected when parents reflected about sex education in primary school. British government rejected that. If they teach them you would think, they are too young. That is when they can learn. When they are young, that is when they can learn. When they were signing it, that I should sign it, I said, no, I'm not signing it. Because if you teach a 10-year-old that if you get to some certain stage, this is what can happen to you, the knowledge would have been there before getting to that stage. All you need to do is to put them through at home. Yes, this is what they're teaching you in school. This is the reason they are teaching you. This is your do's and this is your don'ts. It's all about lecturing them. If you nurture them, that's where nurturing came from. If you nurture them from the beginning, then you're not going to have the problem. You cannot have a child or children without being their friend. Trust me, I don't have friends. I don't have female friends. I only have male friends, few of them. My daughter is my only female friend. And it used to be my mother. He was competing with my mother. But when she got to some certain stage, then we became friends. She can't take a step without telling me. I can't take a step without telling her. So you just have to be their friend. I'm not saying you won't tell them off when they're wrong. Tell them off when they're wrong. If you want to scold them, but still be there. Let them be able to. You have to be accessible to them. You have to be the first person they speak to on any issue whatsoever. That's why you can scale through. There's no two ways about you being their friend. You have to, and it depends on upbringing. You start from when they're young. We have them in our tummy. You speak to your child right from your tummy. You speak to them. That's where you have the bonding start from the tummy. You start speaking to them from there. This is what I want. This is what I want. God, this is the kind of child I want. So by the time they start growing, start telling them, start calling the name you want to call them, and start speaking to them. The bond has to be there as a mother. If the bond is not there, forget it. Even some stepmom bond with you. My godmother, but since I was young, people, if you don't tell, you won't believe she's my godmother. If I don't tell, you won't believe. They fight each other. My godmother and my mother, they fight each other a lot until I got to. It got to an extent that I had to fix it. You cannot buy me some certain thing. My mother will say no. So the bond has to be there. That's just it. You start the bond from when the child is in you. Then when the child comes out, you start speaking. You start talking to the child, either a boy or a girl. You have to let a boy know that you don't go and mess up, impregnate somebody without being ready. So it comes to a boy and a girl, any sex. You just have to be there. You cannot have a child and don't be their friend. When you get to a stage, they start pulling away from us. At some point, when they start having boyfriend or girlfriend, you pull them back. I need to know who your girlfriend is. Bring your girlfriend home. Let's talk. If you are hiding it, then God forbid you're not going to fail. You just have to be close to them. As young as they are, they can start talking to them, even when they are in primary school. You see that some girls that comes from probably a breakup, maybe I don't know. I don't want to put it that way. Like a kind of a home that is broken. They have a different perspective. Probably somebody a man that beats his wife. You see them come to school and come and exercise it with the children. So if your child comes home and explain that to you, you need to explain to them. The most important thing is you bonding with them. You just have to. You don't have two ways about it. No two ways about it. And if mistake comes, you don't scold them while they are in that point. You have to support and be with them. By the time that is gone, then you can now advise on moving on. Like that woman, the child at 16 got pregnant. Some African women will start scolding her, start talking jazz to her, start telling her this, start telling her that. That is not the point you want to tell her that. Because that might force her to go and seek for abortion. And that can damage her. So if the bond is there from the beginning, then you won't have problems. Mistake can come anytime. You absorb it and deal with it.